the ring and get in.
This is a far different cotto family scene.
A la mujer, la ceja. Ay.
Cringing in Las Vegas. They're celebrating here. Cotto landed 58% of his power shots in the air.
Sácalo, sácalo, que no va para ningún lado. Sácalo. Sácalo. Sácalo, que no va para ningún lado. Sácalo.
The doctor allowed Margarito to keep going forward. For a moment there, it wasn't certain.
Say whatever you want about Margarito, and I just said his punches, for some reason, not as effective tonight as they were the first time, but this guy's got a ton of heart.
But Miguel is moving, and I understand he was starting to stay in the ropes more in the first fight. He's steadily moving and changing directions. Margarito cannot get a stationary target to punch at.
Margarito's willing to sacrifice his health, obviously, to try to win a fight. He never stops coming.
No.
Remember in the first fight how Cotto seemed to want the fight to be over and Margarito couldn't wait to come out for each round? I think that's changed.
Remember in the first fight, they had those kinds of exchanges.
This is where Miguel should punch. He should lean forward, get his leverage, and load up with those wicked left hooks to the body into the head.
No, I got you. Very good, muy bien.
Margarito's had a couple of moments in this round, but again, with his eye closed, it seems to be becoming harder and harder for him to find the target.
Margarito told me he was willing to die to win a fight. Cotto said, no, I'm not. And that's one of maybe Cotto's advantages here. Margarito's eye was so damaged against Pacquiao, as soon as Cotto started to hit it, it started to close. Cotto didn't sustain the same kind of damage against Pacquiao because he knew when to throw in the towel.
Riding shots, and a left hook upstairs from Cotto, and another left hook. He's fighting a far different fight now than he was fighting in round 9 of the first fight. Pushing Margarito into the ropes.
This is where he should fight, right here.
This is a new dynamic.
Because Margarito cannot punch that effectively short punching this comparison to the
Another ripped left hook for Cotto. Margarito's punches just don't have the same sledgehammer impact that they had in Las Vegas. Good left by Cotto.
Again, Cotto is a shorter man using his leverage to push Margarito back.
A brilliant tactic. Puerto Ricans come to their feet as Cotto hammers Margarito with another left to the eye. They're 3/4 of the way through.
It's well, quickly.
He's mine, the guy's mine. Let's go. You see Dr. Barry Jordan just getting the ring up to New York and Connecticut mission. What happened first?
First round. That was the best round.
Nope. Ganó. Quítalo. Quítalo.
Doctor, you stopping it? Doc. Doc. Stop it. That's it. If he's telling me to stop it, I think just gonna come on in. I always want to keep it.
I'm good.
How you like that? Apa yang kamu tiasa?
The budding impact that took Miguel Cotto out in Las Vegas was in no way
Apa ya?
No, there was no way. Margarito couldn't find a clear target at all in the entire fight.
Vete ahora.
And even when he did find the target, Emmanuel, his punches weren't as hard.
No, it was not as hard. And, you know, I think the New York Commission is very concerned about the eye injury going into the fight. I think if it had been a normal fight where the boxer didn't come in with already big injury and so much publicity had been surrounded about that eye injury, he probably would have let him fight in one eye. But in this case, I think they didn't want to take the risk.
No puede ver, tiene ese ojo bien cerrado.
He's the one who
Yeah.
gave Steve Smoker the signal, which was a hand across the throat. In other words, cut it off. And that's the end of the fight. And Miguel Cotto has the technical knockout victory, which for him is sweet revenge.
Great performance tonight. He fought very smart, moved, stayed out of the way, was in good shape. But at the time of the stoppage, Margarito was having his best round. Even though I think he lost, he was applying a lot of pressure, and Miguel was starting to seem to wilt a little bit. But I don't know if that would have been enough still going down the stretch.
Well, we'll check later to see what the scorecards were.
Pero no puede ver.
Michael Bumper for the particulars on the TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight comes to an end. Referee Steve Smoker calls a halt, acting on the advice of the physician at ringside. It ends after 10 rounds. The winner by TKO victory.
Knockout.
And still, WBA Super Welterweight Champion of the World, El Boricua de Puerto Rico, Miguel Ángel Cotto.
21,215 New York fans bought tickets to this fight. The overwhelming majority were Puerto Ricans backing Miguel Cotto. They wanted revenge for what happened in Vegas 3 years ago. And because of the damage to Antonio Margarito's right eye provided by Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto was able to create the swelling and the blood early in the fight that ultimately debilitated Margarito. Final CompuBox numbers, Cotto dominated, landing 53 more, throwing 207 less, landing at exactly the same connect percentage as in the first fight, 43%, identical to what he did in the first fight. Power shots. Cotto landed 51% of his power shots. One thing we constantly told you over the years, a CompuBox barometer. If you land more than half your power shots, you're going to win the fight. Cotto also was better in the jab category. That's to be expected. He's a better jabber than Margarito, whose jab is slow and somewhat lazy. Tony was throwing a lot of them, but mostly as rangefinders and working behind the target. Punch zone, and the big number there is 86. Miguel Cotto, 86th. Tony Margarito's right eye, and that's how he won the fight. Emmanuel, was it from a strategic standpoint exactly the right fight for Cotto?
I think it was the right fight for him. I would have liked to saw him got a little leverage and got in a little closer and all the body shots. And
86.
Margarito had to have more of an arm punching his punches. I think Miguel would have knocked him out that way just as well as outboxing him.
Max Kellerman is standing by now in the ring with the winner.
Miguel, you got your revenge. How does it feel?
Good, you know, I made my work. I won the fight. And thanks to all the crowd here. Thanks a lot. I love you.
After the fight was stopped, you went to Margarito's corner and stared at him for what seemed like quite a while. Why?
Just to look at him, you know, and taste my victory on him.
What were you saying to him when you were trying to get to him in the corner moments ago?
I'm just trying to pick my people from there and bring them to my corner. I don't have to say anything to him.
You're known as a very good sportsman. Usually after fights we see you embrace your opponent. How do you feel about Antonio Margarito right now after that fight?
He means nothing to me. I'm here with all my crowd, with all my people, and like I told you before, he means really nothing for me.
Yes.
The $64,000 question. How did his punches feel tonight compared to how they felt the first time?
I'm still awake. That's my answer. I'm still awake. After 10 rounds, I'm on my feet.
When did you feel the difference in the punches? At what point in the fight did you say it doesn't feel the same?
Just work the way with us on the training camp, on the training sessions, made me stay here on my feet and made me taste the flavor of this great victory.
Miguel, what's next for you, having now defeated Margarito in a fair fight in the rematch?
I think I earned a really good resting session, and then in a few weeks, in a couple of weeks, we can talk about boxing.
Congratulations, champ.
Thank you.
Jim.
All right, now Max Kellerman will try to get at Antonio Margarito, so we'll be throwing back into the ring if, in fact, he can find Margarito and arrange the interview. Meanwhile, Emmanuel Stewart, we used to talk about whether Miguel Cotto would ever be as beloved by Puerto Rican fans as his
¿Estás satisfecho, man?